So, who wants to go to jail today? Yay. I'm watching a show. These stories are so stupid. These shows are so stupid. The inflammatory press is so stupid. I'm sick of the messages. I don't get any from messages from my friends and family or my church anymore. I'm crying. I miss my home community. I miss my friends, which I no longer have any. I need to live in a home alone. No friends, no family, no conversations back. All because I won't announce my show times, which I still don't want to. Not until I move. Again and again and again. The reason why I'm doing that is because I don't feel safe and comfortable in my own skin. I'm sorry everybody just wants to be friends with me and wants to talk and shoot the shit and say where you've been for the last 2 or 3 years or the last year, and that's really great. I'm not stable. Depression does that to people. It's clinical. Now that some of the money is processed and I can go out to eat and do other things, it's just so wrong. No, I don't like watching CBS or any of the stuff or the news or hearing how much my friends love me and may not ever be able to find me. That's really great. I don't know what to say. No, without crying of support that people are trying to give me and telling my old friends that they can't hang out with me anymore. It's not fair when other people try to make decisions for you that don't know you and have never met you, or claim they've met you at one party or something, or met one of your friends, or met one of your relatives and think that they can judge you just because you choose not to live with them, or meet someone that may have been adopted by you that doesn't know you, or you have adopted parents that haven't seen you in a year and still claim they own you or want to own your property or want to keep your property away from you until you just go out and buy all new furniture and just remind you of your mom when that was all your property and it was insured by your uncle and a second insurer and a third insurer that may not ever come home. Made me pretty upset. So when I returned to my home and my lawyer finally calls me back, which Kathleen you should do, and you have my phone number, we can cry on the phone together about how rich we are and how much was taken from me, which was fun. Show me that people only want you for your money, and when you can't provide that anymore, they tend to move on. So what do? You try to buy new friends or take them out to eat, and finally to figure out that $24 or $50 for 2 meals at a Culver's or something like that, or a whole full carload of kids, you end up being broke after like 2 or 3 days of figuring out maybe you should have went to Cub Foods or Walmart. Remember that if you're a family, young family. Something I've always wanted. So I'm glad everybody's had these discussions about where I should go or where I should move, but I'm not moving from my homes. And I won't be going out to eat and getting observed in public, and every time you try to pull out a camera that isn't my own, I'm going to sue you for the footage. Call you a liar for your narrations behind the camera. Tell you don't know me. Because you don't. Just because I walk down your block in a green jacket doesn't mean you've ever met me. Because you don't know anything about me. I have one eviction on my record and a joke by the Minneapolis and Howard Lake police force to get me out of the area. And a fucking stalker. How happy does that make me? Not happy. I want a professional staff, Kathleen. Not one, a team of them, which I'm gonna need to deal with my depression over losing my mom. Hell yeah, she was abusive at home and drank a lot. And now that all my copyrights and all my rights have now so called been restored, and I've been brought to glory so called through the press, which I don't even care about, I have no friends. When I tell them I don't want people in my house or in my apartment or where I live for more than an hour, that's my choice. And when they try to break into my home while I'm asleep and break my leg, or a perceived comment of someone that's on stage, or in a school district that doesn't know me, or when a joke is made literally live by a teenager and I fall for it and a little kid gets hurt and tries to pretend he's me, all to be an actor, I didn't like that. So I might even move to another state. I'm sorry, Minnesota, in order to stay away from the dumb comments, the retarded shit at the bar, and that I'm not allowed to drink. I can drink anytime I want. Marijuana is now legal in the state of Minnesota as of June 1st of this year. I checked. Notified by Fox. Thank you, Fox 9. I appreciate it. Same with CBS. And the Howard Lake Police Department, which had frequent interactions with me, who knew who I was the whole time and knew that I am not a criminal and have no pending charges, regardless to what some people at Howard Lake Waverly Winston High School want to believe. All because of what I look like or how I dress. Because I wear a flannel and they think those are gang colors. To me, they were fun colors to wear and still are. And hell yeah, I'm not going on camera in a suit in my own home, in my own bedroom. All the professional sets that need to have that happen. I'm glad this show's a huge hit. I'm glad people care. I received a whole one t-shirt for Christmas, which was great. Promised a whole hell of a lot more. Never got any of it. Hold up at the post office while everybody receives my gifts. Claims they'll return it before Christmas. And it never happens. And you lose all your friends. Because you didn't know who to believe. Can it happen to you? Pretty sure it can. So as I go to log off here, and I make apologies to my close friends for believing CBS, which I'm watching now. My background noise isn't picking it up, thank God. Or if you're hearing it, I'm sorry. Just hope. I'm about to turn it to ABC to see what kind of dirt people can actually make up. All for one prank that a real social worker tried to pull. And a kid from St. Michael or whatever school it was that tried to play a prank on me. Real funny. You know, when your pranks land you up in jail and you find out somebody doesn't like being pranked on in their own home, in their own home community, and you drive that kid home telling its parents, look what happened to this kid. And they find out when that child becomes an adult that it was taken out of their home, and the Wright County sheriffs have to sift out the evidence. When a real social worker continues to lie on what he or she can think they can do, who has more criminal charges pending than I have ever had in my life. Yeah, you, Lance, because you wanted to lie. You wanted to play games. That was your choice. So now that I'm suing the same police force that cries and whines to have me back on the job, which I'm not ever going back to, you can hand me a badge and gun all I want, and I'm not going back. Joe, I know you're watching. I know you're upset. I'll survive. Thanks for handling court. Thanks for watching the tape. Pretty sure I was tricked. The reason why I don't have a clear memory of that is because I was hit in a car accident. Driving a Caprice. And you think that's fun? Living with a head injury? Not properly being able to remember that entire time where you were the happiest? That's an IED. A Caprice hit? A broken leg? Shots? Insinuatory comments? Salation? Read what salation is. And who I hang out with to be friends with isn't fun. See my hair? Kids are copying this look because they think it's fun. There's a lot of music I don't like to listen to, and I may have to switch from KCLD to back to YouTube here very shortly in order to protect my ears from all the defamatory comments, which I knew about. What am I supposed to do? Walk to my friends and tell them I don't want to hang out today. I'm too depressed. Oh, you should force yourself out. When your hands shake at a steering wheel, afraid you're going to miss a stop sign, afraid that you're going to drive a brand new car and hit someone or accidentally hit a curb and have to pay for a tire and not know how to get a tow anymore because you haven't driven for a full year. That some of your old friends that weren't even your friends that still want to hang out and you don't want to, still want to come over and do what? Eat my food? Can't afford food. When you're placed under conservatorship, you have no money. I have to go.